Hello, it's Stacey Holt from Real Estate Excellence. I'm doing this video on today, the 18th of September 2020. In recent weeks, I've given advice to members and also to non-members via our free industry mailing list. The last advice we emailed out yesterday afternoon in relation to something I wish wasn't happening. Rent arrears, 29th of September 2020. And the so-called rent eviction moratorium ending. The information I'm verbally about to share with you is on my website, realestateexcellence.com.au. On the homepage, you'll see latest industry update, and you'll see the 17th of September and the information in writing, what I'm sharing with you now. In early August, I started preparing for my members best practice guides regarding the COVID ending of the rent eviction moratorium for COVID affected tenants only. It was then, as I write on my blog that I've shared yesterday via email, that I started questioning how can we possibly give a notice to leave under Section 8 of the COVID tenancy regulations when Section 11.2 in relation to rent arrears for COVID affected tenants that we know or ought to know. Subsection 2 says you must not give a notice to remedy. So marry that up with Section 8 and the ending of the so-called rent eviction moratorium on the 29th of September 2020. How can you give a notice to leave for rent arrears for unremedied breach rent arrears under Section 281 of the RTRA Act when expressly stated in the COVID regulations, you must not give a notice to remedy under Section 280, which is the relevant provisions in normal times and for normal tenancies now that are not COVID affected. When I first in August became aware of the possible drafting error, and I was confused, to prevent any industry confusion, I went to the RTA and asked for their opinion and what have I missed. The RTA asked to meet with me, which we did, and we discussed this matter. At no time did the RTA mention to me that I was incorrect or basically that the sections do say that you can give a notice to leave. Now, the Minister for Housing announced on the 16th of September about the ending, and it's been in the media. Hence, I wrote again yesterday afternoon to my industry list, which includes my valued members of Real Estate Excellence, and explained by showing, and as I'm verbally doing now, Section 8 and Section 11.2 of the COVID tenancy regulations and where the confusion lies. Further to this, and it's most regrettable, I'm as frustrated as you might be, if not more, because I obviously glad I found out early to prevent industry confusion and the mess that we all found ourselves in back in April when these laws started, through no fault of anyone's, the beginning of the pandemic, or well and truly, So we were thrown into an emergency legislation situation that I've never faced in my 25 years or more in industry. So to prevent any of the extra stresses that none of us needs. That's why I went in early to the RTA. Now, the RTA have updated their website to say that a notice to leave can be given. I've written urgently to them yesterday. I'm yet to receive a reply. I will share information regarding the reply. Further information is that in the COVID tenancy regulations, Section 35 and 37 have said since 24th of April that a lessor can give 2 months' notice to leave for ending a tenancy for owner occupation with a criterion and preparing property for sale or sold. Again, the RTA information is saying that ends on the 29th of September. Part of what I have on my blog and that I shared by email to the industry list yesterday is where does it say in the regulation that it ends on the 29th of September, because I can't find it. So basically I'm thinking there must be an amendment coming. There must be an amendment to the regulation. And please remember, when it comes to a regulation, it doesn't need Parliament. An Act needs Parliament to be amended or created. A regulation does not. It's just a minister's signature, basically, to amend. So today's the 18th. The 29th of September is the so-called date, so the 30th, because it'll end on midnight. So we've still got roughly, my calculation, it's been a big week, but 12 days, of course, roughly. Yeah. 11. So we've still got time to get it right. So I just wanted to share this video with you. It's very important, obviously, and as I say, time's still there. And it's unfortunate that it's at this time, because I did call upon the RTA for clarification with a specific reason of stopping industry confusion and extra stress that no one needs. So I'll continue to keep you up to date, and realestateexcellence.com.au. On my homepage, you'll see on the a link to latest industry update, and you'll find what I've just verbally said and more. So thanks for joining me. This is Stacey Holt from Real Estate Excellence. Have a great day. Bye for now.